halftime of our opening TNT preseason game. It was back on October the 3rd. Doc Rivers hired as the head coach of the Sixers, and the hiring came just 5 days after he was let go by the Clippers. Second-round loss to the Denver Nuggets in the 2020 NBA playoffs. Recently, Doc sat down with our Jared Greenberg and discussed what he learned from his time in L.A.
And the Denver Nuggets eliminate the heavily favored Clippers. A shocking upset for the Clippers. This is a collapse they'll think about all summer.
Big news coming out of the left coast. The Los Angeles Clippers, after 7 seasons, have moved on from Doc Rivers.
Doc Rivers reportedly flew across the country to meet with 76ers owner. He reportedly reached an agreement on a deal to become their next coach.
Doc, I'm always curious to know, what you've learned from your experience from your previous stop in LA with the Clippers that will make you a different or better coach that you can apply to this upcoming season.
Well, I think you learn all the time. I think in my coaching career, I've been pretty good.
And after a 22-year absence, the Boston Celtics are NBA champions once again.
Had a lot of success as a coach. It would have been great to have won it last year. I thought talent-wise, and I still believe that, we had enough talent, for sure. Clearly, as a coach, you could have done better. As players, they could have done better. And so overall, very pleased with what happened there. I just didn't like the way it ended last year.
We're excited to introduce our new head coach, Doc Rivers.
I really just can't wait to get to work. I love the pieces here. And with Elton, I am looking forward to turning this into a championship team.
When you look at Philadelphia, I think their team points to how important chemistry is.
We spend a lot of time in Philadelphia fretting about whether Ben and Joel fit.
How do you get the best out of two players that at times it's looked confusing when they're on the court together?
Well, it shouldn't, is what I would say. It shouldn't look confusing. There's enough room on the court for both of them.
Simmons in transition. What a pass to Embiid! My goodness!
If you're the only one that can be great, then you can't win, right? The great players have had the ability to be great and created enough space or room for someone else and many other players to be great as well. And that's what I want those two guys to do. They belong on the floor. They do fit in a lot of ways. And their goal every night is to be making the other guy better. And I think that's what we're going to try to work on.
Well, let me be the 873rd person to ask you this question. Will Ben Simmons shoot from the outside this year? And what conversations have you had with him about that?
We had dinner in L.A. right when I took the job. And I told him, hey, Ben, I want you to be Ben. I want you to stop thinking about shooting. And, I don't remember this narrative about Magic Johnson got to take more threes, or even Rondo when I was with the Celtics, that we won a title with as a quote-unquote non-shooting guard on the floor. They were just great players. Ben Simmons is a great player. Ben Simmons can do things that no one else or very few guys in the league can do. And I want him to get to doing it. I want him to do it every time down the floor. When you have a healthy Joel Embiid and a healthy Ben Simmons, with all the shooting that we've added with this team, I think we can do some special stuff.